It's 10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is a regular Commissioners Court meeting for Starr County. It's Monday, March 25th. Let the record show that we do have quorum, everyone being present. And thank you all for being here. We appreciate you taking time. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first thing we have is the presentation of claims. Mr. Pettis, good morning.
Claims have been reviewed and we recommend.
Move to pass the claims.
Second motion.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next is the vendors list, Mr. Pettis.
Yes, sir. There are two new vendors on the list and again, we're going to recommend.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a presentation for Operation Lone Star 2019. Anyone here to present that? Don't be shy. No?
Do we have to table it?
Huh?
Do we have to table it?
I guess it's a presentation.
Do we bring a representative here or not?
Well,
Anybody here?
do you know?
It's usually Silvia Gazzaro, no, who's.
Well, we can skip that. They might be running a little late. We'll go on to item number 6. This is an action item, and this is to approve a variance on Heritage Development, Lot 73, in Las Norias subdivision, Phase 3. Mr. Garcia,
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners.
good morning.
Morning.
At this point, on behalf of Heritage Development, I would like to present for approval 36 inches variance on lot number 73 at Las Norias subdivision.
You all have a copy of that plat there?
Yes, sir.
Apparently, the home, when it was being constructed, encroached.
They encroach for 36 inches on the front setback.
Encroach into another lot?
No, on the same lot,
Into the setback.
in the setback. We have a 20-foot setback. Yes, they encroach 36 inches.
Three? How much?
36 inches, 3 feet.
3 feet.
I don't think it'll do any difference.
Whose precinct is this?
That's Las Norias, yeah.
I thought the motion. Second motion.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next one is an action item, and this is to approve a resolution for the Area Agency on Aging for South Texas Development Council. Marty?
That is correct, Judge. It's a resolution to apply for a new application for fiscal year 1920.
Which is that?
The area agency?
Oh, I thought the motion.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 8 is also an action item, and this is to approve a resolution for TxDOT, the 5310 program. Marty?
That is correct, Judge.
Yeah, I do some move, and I had, I talked to Margarita this morning, Your Honor, I'm the only one that have not gotten a van from this program. And last time we applied for it, and apparently there was, the van that I have they had out mileage, but now it's been just tearing apart. We got a lot of repairs on it, and I wish that we apply for a van for precinct 3.
We are looking into that, Commissioner, as I mentioned to you this morning.
Judge, and on those lines, Maricela, I need to get rid of the van, I don't know where to take it. Me estás trabajando.
Okay.
No, we cannot.
Puede.
No, you can't. With TxDOT, you can't.
But I've been here 2 years, I haven't gotten an answer. I need to get rid of it.
Have you got, I
can't
believe,
junk it, I can't sell it,
no, have you gotten a quote for the value of the vehicle as was mentioned?
I don't know, I mean,
Is that a state?
Okay.
it belongs to this program,
Correct, that is correct.
but I need to know.
Yeah, no, we had already spoken to Patty, and we need 2 quotes to get the value of the vehicle.
Can I give you 24 hours for an answer?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, I do have a motion and a second to approve the resolution for the TechStat the 5310 program. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9, 10, and 11 are pretty similar, but we'll take them one at a time. These are the engagement letters with Mr. Oscar R. Gonzalez, CPA and Associates. And item 10 is to do the audit for, I guess this would be the county audit, right, Mr. Pettis?
Number 10 is for the
Gas system.
No, number 9,
Number 9 is for the county.
for the county, okay.
Are they, this is, what I'm pretty sure is that the best interest of the county to change the auditors right now, so.
They've been with us 1 year,
Right.
is that correct? Yeah, so,
But how about on the prices, they stay the same or have they increased or? They stay the same? I do so move.
Take a motion.
moved and second to approve. Item 9, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 10 is also with the same company, and this is to do the audit for the gas system.
Motion to approve, Your Honor. Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 11, again, the same company, and this is to do the audit for the International
Motion
Bridge.
to approve, Your Honor.
Take a motion.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 12 is to approve a resolution for the 2018 Operation Stone Garden. Chief?
Yes, sir. That's the resolution that we need to do for the 2018 Storm Garden.
I need to, I move that we approve the resolution.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13 is also an action item, and this is for the 2018 Operation Stone Garden, the sub-recipients interlocal agreements, and these are with the District Attorney's Office, the County Attorney's Office, the Rio Grande City PD, the Roma PD, La Gruya PD, and Escobares PD, and Brooks County Sheriff's Office. I believe you all have that in your packet, the breakdown.
I move that we approve the agreement.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Yeah, just leave it out there, but I'll get it. Item 14 is an action item, and this is authorization to apply for the 2019 Operation Stone Garden. Is that
Yes,
correct?
that's correct.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Take a motion.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 15 is from the Sheriff's Office, and this is to authorize Starr County to participate in the Tarrant County Cooperative Purchasing Program.
Yes, we want to move from the Houston Council of Governments. We want to move to this other one.
Motion to approve, Your Honor. Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And I guess item 16 is to follow up, and this is to approve the interlocal agreement between Tarrant County and Starr County to participate in their purchasing program.
Motion to approve, Your Honor. Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Item 17 is an action item, and this to approve a proclamation proclaiming April as Child Abuse Prevention Month.
Good morning,
Good
Judge,
morning.
Commissioners. I'd like to recognize several of our CPS workers, our Child Welfare Board, if y'all would please stand. We have ad litem attorneys and others who work with CPS. We are asking the court to approve April as Child Abuse Prevention Month, and there should be a proclamation. I'm not sure if one was provided in your packets, but I'll just highlight some of those items. Whereas child abuse and neglect is a serious problem affecting every segment of our community, and finding solutions requires input and action from everyone in our community. And whereas our children are our most valuable resource and will shape the future of Starr County. And whereas we acknowledge that we must all work together as a community to increase awareness about child abuse and contribute to promote the social and emotional well-being of children and families in a safe, stable, and nurturing environment. And whereas Starr County, the Child Welfare Board, the Starr County Attorney's Office, Child Protective Services, Child Advocacy Centers, foster parents, teachers, and others work to ensure that our children and our community have the opportunity to grow up in safe, loving, and permanent homes. Now therefore, I, Eloy Vera, Starr County Judge and Commissioners, do hereby proclaim April 2019 as National Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month in Starr County, Texas, and urge all citizens to recognize this month by dedicating ourselves to the task of improving the quality of life for all children and families. We would ask that y'all approve the proclamation, and we invite everyone to attend our vigil, which will be held April 9th here at the Kiosco right in front of the courthouse.
Second, Your Honor.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just one comment, and that is, to thank you all for the work that you all do. I realize that the importance of the job that you all do, and a lot of times it goes unnoticed by the community, but believe me, the users notice, and they're certainly a lot better off because of what you all do. So thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Could we get a photo?
Sure.
I'd like to ask a question on that.
Yes, sir.
Especially with these people in CPS, who can you notify when you see something, that you think is a concern or a danger to the child? Especially, I don't know if it covers you all, but I've seen people that live in an environment, to me, it's very unhealthy for children, and I am the one, because I own several houses for rent. I've seen people there that, it's just embarrassing the way they keep, especially in the kitchen and the tables where the kids are set to be eating. Is that covered by you all? To take care of?
Yes, there's a 1-800 number, and there's also a way to file a report online, and someone can go check out the situation.
Commissioner, the number is 1-800-252-5400.
But then you have to, when you call up there and you find a bunch of recordings and all this kind of stuff,
You will always speak to a person, Commissioner. It's assigned at a central clearinghouse. They take the report, and then they will immediately email to someone locally. And at that point, it gets assigned to someone here locally, and you will have someone from Rio Grande or the area assigned around Rio Grande go and investigate, usually by the very next day, if not the same day.
I've seen about 5 or 6 or 7 cases in that respect. The
first step, Commissioner, my suggestion, if you don't feel comfortable calling, contacting law enforcement. That's the first step, and that way the ball will start rolling.
They'll go do a welfare check, and they can call in the report.
Because it's, very unsafe,
Yes.
dangerous for kids to be at that place, especially eating on a table or where they cook. It's just horrible.
Absolutely. And there's services that we can provide to help support that family and to get them into programs that may help them as well. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. Yeah, you all want to take a picture?
We have another proclamation.
Okay, let me just get the next proclamation. It won't take but a minute, and then we'll take them both. Did I call for the vote?
No.
No. I have a motion, a second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 18 is an action item, and this is to approve a proclamation designating April as Fair Housing Month.
That is correct. I'm just going to read it real quick, Commissioners and Judge. Whereas Title 8 of the Civil Rights Act of 1968, as amended, prohibits discrimination in housing and declares it as a national policy to provide within constitutional limits for fair housing in the United States. And whereas the principle of fair housing is not only national law and national policy, but a fundamental human concept and entitlement for all Americans. And whereas the National Fair Housing Law during the month of April provides an opportunity for all Americans to recognize that complete success in the goal of equal housing opportunity can only be accomplished with the help and cooperation of all Americans. Now therefore, we, the Commissioners Court of the County of Starr, do proclaim April as Fair Housing Month in the County of Starr and do hereby urge all the citizens of this locality to become aware of and support the fair housing law.
Take it, Your Honor.
I have a motion and a second to approve April as Fair Housing Month. Discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, then, okay.
Can we have everybody from the top
¿Va a poner la sotana?
¿Dónde?
¿Va a poner la sotana?
No, para swearing.
We're in. Ahí está, ok.
¿Ah?
¿Cuál es?
De camisa blanca. Sí. We could.
No te va a ver el pin.
Lori,
Súbete la silla.
maybe we get some chairs.
La periquera. No, el que no va a salir es este.
Okay.
You want some seats in the front?
Yeah, that would probably be better. The only thing is that I won't be able to see you because of the tape. That's okay, that's okay. I can see you right there. If everybody just gets closer
What-
to each
what-
other, I can see you all.
If you get on top of a chair, just be careful. No insured.
Ayúdenle, por favor.
Give her a hand.
Echar la mano.
Perfect. You guys need to please get closer. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take about 5.
Oh.
And somebody that will close their eyes.
Zárate.
Zárate.
Él dice que no va a empezar a cerrando los ojos. Y se pone el reloj y digo, pero zárate o vérale.
Ahí va, ya. ¿Nos falta otro ya?
Ahí viene ese Pedro Víctor que puso Víctor ahí,
Okay.
que quiere salario para él de los Reyes.
Okay.
¿Lo viste?
Sí lo vi.
Me habló un pelado de Brown y me preguntó. Ok. Me dijo que. El hombre, ¿cómo está? Dijo, oye, ¿cómo se llama? Y dijo, yo pensaba que Paco Salas estaba muerto. Pues que yo sepa, sí.
Porque venía sale su eléctrica.
¿Eh?
Yo lo vi, pero él no vino.
Ah, bueno, pues nomás quiero saber porque me dijo el pelado. Yo le voy a preguntar ahorita.
Okay. Y yo lo pedí y no vino.
Ok, le voy a preguntar porque me dijo, no te digo, se me dijo de Brandville, dijo que está viendo la gente. Yo pensaba que Paco Salas estaba muerto. Dije, pues yo también.
Otro acá.
Housing.
Con estas bellas. Baby. Ah, te vamos a bajarnos para abajo. Vamos a bajarnos para abajo. No sale fina si lo ponemos abajo.
Cintia. Antes me quiere poner cuidado, Cintia.
O vamos a sentarlas aquí.
Rosy, date para acá, que me vas a atacar, pero está bueno. Me va a tapar, Cintia.
Dale la high chair.
Huh? You want to just hold something up? Como quiera no se ve.
Que se vaya bien.
Cynthia, hold on. I better get the resolution. Ya me pusieron en...
Ese no es.
It's not it.
This is the sheriff's office.
¿Cuál es?
¿Dónde está tu
Estuvimos desde la. No se ve tan lejos.
Vamos a poner el nombre de sangre.
Bueno, está la del tejano aquí.
Ahora sí, ya lo tengo.
Órale.
Con Henry para allá, ahí la corrieron.
Está pan. Okay.
Que
Thank y'all.
no era open meeting. Correrle chingada a la secretaria. ¿Ya, Judge?
¿Dónde?
Fuera.
Okay. Hold on. Me perdí todo.
19.
We're on. Okay, item 19 is an action item, and this to approve a resolution for the local border security program project for the year 1920, grant number 2993105 from our district attorney's office.
I move that we approve the resolution.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Él sabrá que no quiere hacer la moción.
Item 20 is an action item, and this to approve a letter to formalize a verbal agreement made between Starr County and EDP Renewables. Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners, Mr. Gonzalez. This is an item I'm presenting this item for approval, Judge, so we can formalize that verbal agreement that we made in 2016. And so the EDP legal department can go ahead and issue out a check for $12,500 to the Starr County once approval is made.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Mr. Item 21 is to accept a resignation letter from Constable Precinct 3. Commissioner.
Yes, Judge, we had a conversation, and the Constable Santiago Zárate advised us that he's going to resign effective the 31st of this month. So he no longer will be the constable, and he has turned in his letter of resignation. I think I showed it here. So I just move to approve.
Second, Your Honor.
I have a motion and second to approve resignation. Discussion? You know, under discussion, I don't know if there's anyone here from his family or not, but we certainly want to thank him for the years of service that he gave to our community. I don't know how many years it was, but I do know it was quite a number.
I think he's at least 20 or 24 years.
28?
Did the appointment.
28 years. So certainly that's, I guess, what we all strive for is to retire someday. So we congratulate him and his family and wish him all the best. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 22 is to appoint a constable for his replacement. Commissioner.
Yes, Your Honor. I got a nominee here and an appointment that he's a certified peace officer. At the present time, he's the chief of police of Hallelujah. He's done a tremendous job. And I think this is the man that we need in office to replace Constable Precinct 3, place number 3, Mr. Desi Olivares.
Second motion.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to appoint Desi Olivares as our incoming Constable Precinct 3.
Effective April 1st.
Okay. Effective April 1st.
Second motion.
You make the motion, you second? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Olivares, congratulations and welcome aboard.
Mr. Olivares needs to leave because he has an appointment, but we can take a picture.
Okay, did you want to be sworn in right now, or?
We couldn't swear.
We couldn't?
Hasta April.
But we can take a picture.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Hasta April 1st.
Just April
April 1st, no, that's where
Well, you say effective April 1st, pero, I have to
You made the motion.
Sí, pues retirement no está efectivo.
Congratulations.
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 Felicitaciones, chief. Suerte.
Congratulations to all of you.
Y que te compre una troca nueva, no anda en el sillón.
No me voy a escogerle de una.
Smile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Como la del fire chief quedó, que no.
Ah,
1, 2.
thank you. Congratulations.
Suerte con usted.
Ahí estamos hablando. Pues.
Cuídese.
Good morning. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Good man. Sí, good man. Sí, yo me acuerdo. Yo me acuerdo. Me acuerdo.
Ay, ¿dónde van? Okay. Okay, let's move on to item number 23, and this is to accept a donation in the amount of $172 from America Villarreal to the Starr County Food Pantry Precinct 4.
Second motion.
Moved and second to approve.
A ti te dan a mí pide.
All in favor, please say aye.
Yo sé. A este le dan, a otros los piden.
Fíjate el que viene.
Mira, que viene
And,
siempre.
another donation in the amount of $725 from Cecil Zamora to the Starr County Food Pantry Precinct 4. Is there
Second motion.
moved and second to approve? Discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Es verdad.
¿Es cierto? Por probation.
El Probation Department, okay.
Los que están en probation, pues, lo mandan a este.
Oh. Okay. Okay, item 25 through 30 are budget amendments. Mr. Pettis, are they in order?
Yes, sir, all of those amendments are within their department.
Is there a motion?
Approve the amendments 25 to 30.
Second motion.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 31 is a budget correction for the state forfeiture fund for the district attorney's office. Is that in order? Mr. Pettis?
Yes, sir, those are,
Move to
along
approve.
with, I believe it's 33.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just take that one.
I move that we approve number 31, Your Honor.
okay.
Second amendment approved.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 32 is an action item, and this is to approve addition to line items for the crime prevention budget, supplement salaries from a county attorney.
What are these supplement salaries, Mr. Canales?
What this is, Commissioners, we have a budget already that's laid out. In order to amend said budget, we need to have the Commissioners Court approval of the line item itself. This is a discretionary spending account. This is monies that we basically get outside of our budget. And these are to help the shortfalls that we may have from our budget. That's what it's for. We're designated as supplemental salaries because this is to pay for staff members that are not being paid for by the general budget.
This is for the employees.
Yes.
And let me tell you why. Unfortunately, I got a call Friday from a guy in Broadway saying that if I had looked at the agenda, I said, no. I haven't seen it. I said, there's a line item, and Mr. Canales has always addressed a certain, that has addressed it to you that at no cost to the county. Yeah, several ways. Say, well, here there's some supplement salary, and he addressed that this supplement was for you. I said,
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
No, Commissioner. In order to supplement my salary, we actually have to go through the county budget, have to publish it, to the community in the newspaper. So no, not one penny will be going in my direction.
This is what he said. He said, is Paco Zárate dead? As far as I know, he is.
Yeah, we do have in our packet, Commissioner, the breakdown, and this is for investigators.
I know, but I'm telling you, just people out there.
Necesitamos
The
ponerlo
rumors.
a Facebook.
No, yo no tengo Facebook. I got the call from the guy. And
Yeah.
he was seeing the agenda. I don't
No,
have a Facebook, and I don't play to him.
I can assure the Commissioners Court that not one penny will be going towards me at all.
He asked me, is Paco Zárate dead? I'm pretty sure he is, as far as I know.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 33 is a budget correction also. Is that in order, Mr. Betts?
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 34 is county attorney asking, I guess, to finance a GMC pickup.
And this is actually GM Financial, Judge. It was, we put on the GMAC or something similar, but it's actually GM Financial.
Okay.
They need a resolution. Again, not one money will be used from the general fund on this. This is coming from forfeitures. And not one penny from what we just passed will be going towards this at all. This is our items that are being contemplated.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 35 is an action item to approve the agreement for road use repair improvements for the Hidalgo Wind Farm number 2. Rose?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Commissioners. This particular agreement is actually initially what we done with the tax abatement agreement that you approved during last month's meeting was remove the section for road use because there was some areas that outlived the tax abatement agreement. Obviously, for maintenance and things on these turbines, it's going to be longer than 10 years. And so the company decided to draft an agreement, which was reviewed when the abatement agreement was reviewed, that allows them to have access to the road, one roadway essentially to get for maintenance, and also requires them to ensure that those roadways are kept the same way and that they do the maintenance necessary. And the reason why we brought this to you later is that the entrance and driveway agreement, the county already has an ordinance that establishes that, so they've been working closely with the permitting office to ensure that they have that all in order, in addition to the permitting fees that are required, which you acted on earlier. And so we're asking for your approval for this agreement to ensure that we have something in place for the use of the road and for the maintenance of the road, essentially.
Second, Your Honor.
Very generous, no problem with that.
I have a motion, a second to approve. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. It is 10:35, and pursuant to Section 551.074, we will now go into executive session to discuss order of salaries. Let's go back to, well, I guess it's 11 o'clock and we're back in open session. Let's go back to item number 5. Is there a motion to table?
Motion to table, Your Honor.
Second the motion to table.
Moved and second to table. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then on the executive session, the only thing we had was order of salaries.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve as presented. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Moved and second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.